If you ever been butt naked anywhere with Diddy or half butt naked with Diddy and there was some women around or some men around that he told you were part of the party, you probably going to jail.
Half butt naked is insane.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games.
One of the things that I would never wish on my worst enemy is to be incarcerated or to be sick, to be bedridden.
Y'all, the celebrity world is shook. Diddy's recent arrest has everyone talking, and some of the reactions are wild. We've got everything from 50 Cent savage comments to unexpected support from some surprising names. Let's dive into the tea. It's like a real-life soap opera. Now, Diddy's in the middle of this legal drama, and the celebrities around him are adding fuel to the fire with their spicy takes. Grab your popcorn because this is about to get good. This is more than just a legal case, y'all. Diddy's arrest has ignited a firestorm of emotions, with celebrities taking to social media to express their shock, anger, or even support. You won't believe who's defending him and who's throwing him under the bus. Get ready to dive into the heart of the drama. And hold up, because there's one celebrity reaction that no one saw coming. This person isn't holding back, leveling a new set of accusations against Diddy. And then there are those who are staying suspiciously quiet. Some of Diddy's closest friends haven't said a word. Are they distancing themselves, or is there more to the story? Well, it all started back in September when Diddy was arrested and charged with a laundry list of serious crimes. We're talking sex trafficking, racketeering, prostitution. I mean, the list goes on and on. But get this, just this week, things went from bad to worse. Over 120 people have come forward accusing Diddy of sexual assault and abuse. Some are even saying that they were drugged and underage at the time. Now, Diddy's lawyer's denying everything, but with this many accusers and these kinds of allegations, it's hard to imagine that this is all just some misunderstanding.
As you all know, I made a request today for what we were calling a gag order, and I'm not going to walk out of court and do anything other than live up to that.
But the plot thickens. A lawyer for the accusers says that he's about to name other huge celebrities involved in this entire mess. This has the potential to be the biggest celebrity scandal in years. You're not going to want to miss what happens next. Now, while I can't tell you how this exactly is going to play out in court, what I can tell you is how Hollywood is reacting. And trust me, it's wild.
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent-wise, but in other areas.
Celebrities are taking sides, and the whispers in the industry are louder than ever. As soon as news about Diddy's arrest started making the rounds, you already knew that Black Twitter was going to have something to say. And I'll tell you, they did not disappoint. But it wasn't just the everyday users that were getting their jokes in. Some of the biggest names in hip-hop and entertainment had thoughts on the matter as well. And you know who's not surprised by any of this? Wendy Williams. She's been calling out Diddy for years, and now she's saying, "I told you so." Yeah, Wendy did not hold back, telling the Daily Mail, "You know how I feel about that? It's about time." To see this video on TV of Cassie getting pummeled, I mean, it was just horrific. Can you believe that footage? Wendy goes on by saying, quote, "But now you have to think, how many more times? How many more people? How many more women? It's just so horrible." She even claims that people have been telling her that she predicted this entire downfall. Looks like Wendy got that hot tea, and she is not afraid to spill it. But Wendy wasn't the only one with something to say.
Like he's mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, zoom it to South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, okay?
Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. Then he was like, why don't we go shopping? Shit, I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, this just sound good.
You know, the king of petty drama, 50 Cent, was always going to be the first to throw some shade. Now, you might have thought that 50 had his notification set for any time Diddy's name popped up in a scandal, because he came for him real quick. 50 Cent never wanted to miss a chance to stir the pot, hopped on X, formerly known as Twitter, rest in peace, and absolutely roasted Diddy. Apparently, when they raided Diddy's homes, they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Now, 50 Cent couldn't resist and tweeted this gem. I mean, I'm dying. He dragged Drew Barrymore into it too, just for extra shade. And then you had Chat&chai Austin adding fuel to the fire, joking about the great baby oil shortage in LA finally being solved. Leave it to Twitter to even find humor in the messiest situations. But 50 Cent and Chat&chai Austin weren't the only ones cracking jokes. Charlemagne the God over at the Breakfast Club had everyone laughing with his take on the situation.
And then September, Dawn Richards, the $100 million lawsuit. And I don't know who of these people or what is actually being considered, but But that's a lot in these last couple months. So we'll stay locked to kind of see what's coming up.
Yeah, racketeering and sex trafficking. If he gets racketeering and sex trafficking for freak offs, there will be others involved.
Yes.
Like if you ever ran a train with Diddy, you're probably going to jail.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying, that that's possibly on those cameras, because he had cameras in the crib. So people are thinking that maybe there'll be other people involved.
If you ever been butt naked anywhere with Diddy, or half butt naked with Diddy, and there was some women around, awesome men around, that he told you were part of the party, you're probably going to jail.
Half butt naked is insane.
Charlemagne straight up said that if you've ever been butt naked with Diddy and there were other people around, you might be going to jail. I mean, can you imagine? He even joked about Diddy flying out Carl Winslow from Family Matters for one of his freak-offs. The whole Breakfast Club crew was losing it. I mean, they were practically crying with laughter. It's kind of wild how they could find humor in such a serious situation, but hey, that's Charlemagne for you. And while some were finding humor in the situation, others like Aubrey O'Day were reflecting on a much deeper level. Aubrey O'Day, who you might remember from Danity Kane or those Celebrity Apprentice days, but let's be real, she knows a thing or two about drama. And she shared a pretty powerful message on Instagram that really hit me in the feels. I mean, she posted, quote, "The purpose of justice is to provide an ending and allow us the space to create a new chapter. Women never get this. I feel validated. Today is a win for women all over the world, not just for me. Things are finally changing." Damn, that's deep. I mean, you can practically hear the emotion in her words, right? It really makes you think about the bigger picture here and how this case could be a turning point for victims of abuse. Now look, I'm here for all of it. It's about time we start holding powerful men accountable for these actions. Okay, now we've heard from Charlemagne and we've heard from Aubrey, both with strong reactions, but now let's switch gears a bit and hear from someone who pretty much has a personal history with Diddy, Shine Barrow. Now, Shine's story is pretty complicated, to say the least. This guy was a rising star in Diddy's Bad Boy Records, but his career was tragically cut short due to that infamous nightclub shooting back in '99. He ended up serving almost a decade in prison, and he definitely holds Diddy responsible for his downfall. In a recent interview, Shine didn't hold back, saying, quote, "I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me and sent me to imprisonment." Damn, that's heavy stuff. I mean, you can feel that bitterness and betrayal in his words. It's a stark reminder that behind the glitz and glamour, there's often a dark side to the music industry. But here's the thing, even with all that resentment, Shine also talked about forgiveness and moving on. He did mention that seeing Diddy at events and not harboring any ill will toward him, so maybe it seems like he's found a way to come to terms with the past, which is pretty incredible considering what he all went through.
And he contributed, he pretty much sent me to prison.
Barrow emphasized that his relationship with Combs was not one of close friendship.
While some voices were filled with strong opinions and emotions, LL Cool J took a different approach. He remained relatively neutral in the comments, emphasizing the importance of the legal system and expressing sympathy for Diddy's family.
I feel for his children. The rest I can't speak on. I mean, that's what we got court system for, but I feel for his kicks.
When asked about Diddy's arrest, LL Cool J stated, quote, "I'm concerned for his children, and I'm concerned that the legal system will do the right thing. We all deserve a fair trial." This balanced perspective brings a sense of reason and caution to the conversation. It reminds us to respect the presumption of innocence and allow the legal process to unfold. Wow, I mean, what a roller coaster of reactions, right? From Charlemagne's jokes to Aubrey's powerful message and Shine Barrow's raw honesty to LL's calm demeanor. It's clear that Diddy's situation touched a nerve with a lot of people. But here's the thing, this might just be the tip of the iceberg. Whispers are swirling that more celebrities might be ready to spill the tea on Diddy. Names are being dropped, accusations are flying, and it seems like the drama is far from over. All right, guys, it's time to weigh in. We've heard from all these celebs, but now it's your turn. What do you think about Diddy's situation? Do you think that he deserves a second chance, or should he face the full consequences of his alleged crimes? Let's have a real conversation in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more juicy celeb news and hot takes, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single beat.